right, what's up, everybody? We're live. I just posted on the Facebook feed the link to number 2. We just posted Museum 3-box number 2. It'll be from this case. Let's get this bad boy open. Full case here. We're going to rip this over. We're going to pick 3 from the case. I'll run this whole case as 3-box PYTs. So we'll keep on running them. Alright, the way we'll do it is I'm going to roll a dice. Even number, odd number. 1, so we're definitely not breaking any of these. And then we'll do the same thing here. Even number, odd number. Odd 1, so we're not breaking these 3. So these are the 3 that we are ripping for the break. All right. We do have a 2-box certified football break coming up next. Only one team was left when we went live for this. The Tennessee Titans, a $16 team. So that should be filled by the time we're done ripping this. All right, here we go. Taj Bradley, Mike Piazza, Ozzie Smith. Out of 25, Alejandro Kirk, quad patch for the Blue Jays. And out of 299, Mookie Betts. Jacob deGrom, Anthony Rizzo, Mookie. Redemption, oh, let's go. Framed autograph gold, Riley Green. Banger hit for the Tigers, Matthew Short, let's go. We'll take that. Put that up there. And a Zach Nato. Reese Hoskins, Brennan Nemo, Jeremy Pena. A Jeremy Pena to 50 for the Astros. And a Corey Seags. Otani Senga. I was just listening to the, I don't know, it must be Fox. They're anticipating Michigan 1, Washington 2, Texas 3, Alabama 4, and leaving out Florida State and Georgia. Anthony Volpe, canvas. Nice hit for the Yankees. A Alec Thomas to 399 Diamondbacks. I probably agree that that's probably the 4 that should get in. You can't put Alabama in without putting Texas in. Zach Greinke. And you really can't put Georgia in over Alabama. Florida State, the biggest argument against them is their strength of schedule is not great. They only beat LSU as their best win. And the last 2 weeks, it has not been pretty for them. You're clearly not putting in a very good team without Jordan Travis in there at quarterback for the Seminoles. So you put Florida State in there, they're gonna get their asses smoked in the first round, either against either Michigan or Washington. I mean, their team is not good without Jordan Travis. Well, that's why no one is making an argument that Ohio State is in the top 4. Greinke, Springer, and Gibson. Max Fried to 99. And I mean, you just can't put Florida State in over Alabama. Alabama is hands down better than Florida State. Yeah, Florida State is the bye if they get to win the 4 spot. I mean, whoever plays them is going to get a cakewalk. To 299 Jake DeGrom, it's a cakewalk to the national championship. And you can't have that. You have to put the 4 best teams today in the Final 4. I would rather see Ohio State or Georgia in over Florida State. I think Florida State should be like 7 at this point. Yeah, I mean, Mizzou would be a better matchup than Florida State at this point. Gabriel Morano, Tatis, Duke Snyder. Shohei Ohtani to 35. Pete Alonso. Freddie Freeman, Yelich, and Manny Machado. Dale Murphy to 199. And a Ken Griffey to 99. Vlad Jr., Yuri Perez. Canvas, Ricky Henderson for the Athletics. And a Riley Green to 99, Tigers. And a George Springer. Lee, I don't know if it got bought yet, but there was one team left in the certified 2-box break on the website. I made a post right before I went live. That's going to break next. The next closest is technically NT basketball, but that's so expensive, I don't think that's going to fill tonight. And then it's Hoops. Hoops has got 15 left. So at this point, I mean, it's still early, but Hoops with 15, that's at least 2 fillers. And I'm trying to fill a micro that's up right now. That fills the 1 filler that's up. So Hoops might be one of the first breaks tomorrow. Yeah, 4 best teams at the time of the games. Total body of work. Injury sucks, but it's a factor. Michigan, Washington, Texas, Alabama. But I hate Saban, yeah. I mean, the only argument you could do, and it's going to suck, is if you put Alabama at 3 and Georgia at 4 and exclude Texas, but then Texas beating Alabama, and then they're just going to say, well, what have the 4 best teams right now? We're saying Alabama is better than Texas right now, and Georgia, who is the number 1 seed the whole college football playoff, is still better than Texas. I mean, I could live with it too. I would feel really bad for Texas because what's the point of playing top matchups early in the year if they're not going to matter late in the year? You're going to get these teams you're going to get teams that won't play tough games because why would Texas in the next few years want to have a tough matchup when they could have cakewalk schedules? Well, they're not going to in the SEC. But why would you play tough out of conference if it's not going to matter? You might as well just play 3 cakewalks and then hopefully go win out in your conference, and you're going to have a perfect record, and you're going to be in the top 4. Yeah, you need to keep Texas in if you want Alabama in. And, I mean, you really can't put Georgia in over Alabama. Yeah, the Ohio State theory. Yeah, yeah. So in my mind, that's the only four you can do: Michigan, Washington, Texas, Alabama. The real question is, I would put Washington at 1, Michigan 2, 3 Texas, 4 Alabama. That way you're getting Washington, Alabama, and Michigan, Texas. So you're theoretically thinking you're probably going to get Alabama beating Washington and Michigan beating Texas. So then I would say Alabama's one of the top 2 teams right now. So I would think they want a Michigan-Alabama national championship game. You really don't want Michigan-Alabama going against each other in the first round. Verlander and Zach Nato. And Michigan struggled today against Iowa. So you theoretically could say Washington defeated in a much better fashion, beat a very better Oregon team that wasn't as good as better than Iowa. Because they've learned to cheat but not get banned. Yeah, I mean, Texas is good too. I'm a fan of Texas, so I would really like to see Texas win a national championship. Adolis Garcia canvas. The only thing I have to say is I'll be pissed if Texas is not in the top 4. You have to put Texas in. Out of 20, Nestor Cortez, Yankees. Texas deserves to be in. Out of 299, Rafael Devers. They've had such a long road to get back to this point where they're one of the top 5 to 10 teams in the country. They need a shot in the college football playoffs. They haven't been back since, I think, the Vince Young ages. Tim Anderson, Mike Trout, Kyle Schwarber. Jorge Posada to 25 for the Yankees. And a Carlos Correa to 99, Twins. Michael Harris, Cody Bellinger, Josh Jung. We got a lot of good young quarterbacks in college right now that I think are going to come to the NFL. It's kind of funny because the NFL right now, I think, is lacking a lot of quarterback talent. I think there hasn't been deep classes. So I think we're finally getting to a year where we're going to get a good amount of quarterbacks and really elevate the NFL quarterback level in the next 2 to 3 years because of this year's class. Cabrian Hayes to 199. Usually, and I would say in the NFL, there's been like 20 teams where you could say, okay, they have a very good quarterback. Very good. I don't think there's 20 right now. I think there's less than 20 teams that can say, we have a very good quarterback. Jeremy Pena. So I think we need a class that's going to develop, 4 or 5 quarterbacks into starters in the NFL. Roger Clemens, Austin Riley, Matt McClain. And last hit is out of 10, Johnny Bench relic. Nice, Reds. Let them morons battle it out. And a Gabriel Morano. All right, nothing too special in the 3-boxer except for the Riley Green. Let's recap. Johnny Bench, Cabrian Hayes, Carlos Correa, Jorge Posada, Rafi Devers, Nestor Cortez, Adolis Garcia, Riley Green, Ken Griffey, Dale Murphy, Shohei Ohtani, DeGrom, Max Fried, Alec Thomas, Anthony Volpe, Jeremy Pena, Mookie Betts, and Alejandro Kirk. Best hit was the gold frame Riley Green for the Tigers. I mean, you could probably say less than 12. I wasn't going to be as mean as that. I think Caleb's going to be an excellent quarterback. He needs to go to the right team, but I think he's going to be an excellent quarterback. My bust in this year's class is going to be Michael Penix. Yeah, I think the NFL is lacking a lot of good, talented quarterbacks. I think what it is you either have a top 12 quarterback or you have a bottom 12 quarterback, and you're missing the middle. You're missing that middle ground. I love the name Penix. My only hunches with Penix is I remember him in Indiana, And I remember betting every game against Indiana because Penix was so terrible. But that, I mean, obviously he's grown a lot and he's going to come out a lot better. But in my opinion, I just think he's going to be a bust because he's having success in that spread offense in the Pac-12. And I just think he's going to be a bust. You say they have a large Penix. We'll see. But that's just my guess. I like J.J. McCarthy. Who are the other one? I like Caleb Williams a lot. Drake May, I'm iffy on. Penix, I said, was going to be the bust. I love Quinn Ewers. So I think there's going to be some good talent at least coming in. We'll see how they all develop. All right. Let's see if Certified sold out. Certified sold out. We'll be live with 2-box Certified in 5 minutes, guys.